Fear isn't something you can overcome by working harder. You can't solve it by spending more money, and you certainly can't avoid it by delegating it to someone else. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the psychological tools to manage risk and uncertainty in business, and we're starting right now. Hi, I'm Dayo. Welcome to my channel. I help business owners and entrepreneurs make more money with less stress while overcoming your deepest fears, worries, and anxieties. Today, I'm going to walk you through psychological tools to manage fear, uncertainty, risk, and doubts in business. Now, when we talk about doubt and uncertainty in business, doubt is an unconscious response. It is your brain trying to find out, your mind trying to find out if it will succeed or not. It is that gap in information that you are trying to close because you don't have all of the information you need in order to succeed. Doubt usually happens when your mind is trying to identify what will happen next or not. That is, your mind is trying to predict what will happen next or not, and it doesn't have all of the answers. What I also want you to understand right about now is focusing on risk and uncertainty in business usually focuses on the negative side of running a business. And here is what I mean. Doubt is like a feeling, an emotion. You are feeling it, but you can't clearly express what you are feeling. Now you know in your head that this is perhaps something is not just right, but you just don't know what it is in exact words. As you listen to me right now, I want you to write down your doubts in your business, the risk, the uncertainty, the fears you have in running your business. I want you to write that down. And actually, that's the first step in managing fear, uncertainty, doubt, and risk in business. Talking about uncertainty, you may have uncertainty in diverse areas when it comes to business. You may have uncertainty in the area of competition, in the areas of customers, in the areas of operations, in the area of marketing, in the areas of your teammates and your team members. It could be maybe your product or your services. It could even be in the area of money. And more importantly, it could be in the area of the longevity or the future of your business. Having written down your doubts, you want to ask yourself, how certain are you about your uncertainty? How certain are you that this thing that you're doubtful of may actually happen? Now, taking that question a little further, you want to ask, after you have answered, how do you know for sure? You want to ask yourself that according to who actually told you that this is going to happen? Now, once you identify that, you most likely find out that you probably have been running the programming that somebody else told you, or maybe the standards of someone else. And so that is the first psychological breakthrough you have when you want to manage risk and uncertainty and doubts and fear in business. So the second thing you want to do is you want to flip this script. And you basically want to look at it this way. Okay, if this is doubt, if this is uncertainty, if this is risk, if this is fear, what is the opposite of risk? What is the opposite of uncertainty? What is the opposite of doubt? What is the opposite of fear for you? And you want to identify a specific word that you are going to use to describe the opposite of that to you. Now, here are a couple of suggestions. One, you can have faith. You can have certainty, you can have enthusiasm, you can have energy, or you can have confidence. It all depends on your own meaning. In fact, you can even choose other words aside from these ones that I have actually shared with you. Step 3. Having identified the opposite of doubt, the opposite of fear, the opposite of uncertainty, you want to ask yourself that where in the past, in your own life, in your own business, have you demonstrated the opposite of doubt? So you want to look at if you chose courage, if you chose certainty, if you chose faith, if you chose enthusiasm, whatever word it is that you chose as the opposite of fear, you want to ask yourself that where in your life have you demonstrated this opposite of fear? That is this new word that you have chosen. Which area of your life, when in your life have you demonstrated any of these words that you have chosen? Now, you want to actually pay attention here and identify 3 scenarios where you have done that. So you may want to look at maybe in the area of your finances, maybe you took certain risk in your finances and you were able to actually succeed at that. Or you want to look at maybe in the area of relationships or marriage, or you want to look at in the area of whatever. It all depends on you. So you want to look at what is the opposite of that fear And in which area of your life have you demonstrated this in the past? And you want to list 3 scenarios. Now, once you bring that to your mind, it kind of actually changes the feeling you have around that uncertainty and that doubt. Number 4, and this will link back to step number 1. You need to learn to doubt your doubts. Haha, that sounds interesting, isn't it? Here's what I mean by that. Let your doubt drive you to discover solutions, alternative solutions to what you have doubts around. So if your doubts around your competition, let that doubt be a reason why you discover alternative solution to actually take out your business without necessarily paying attention to the competition. If it is your team members that you have doubts around, or maybe it is finances, or it is the future of your business, let that doubt be a driving force to help you discover alternative solution to that doubt. As I said at the beginning of this video, fear is not something you can overcome by working harder. You can't actually spend more time or hustle harder in order to overcome fear. That will not work. You can't also solve fear by spending more money trying to buy out everything that you are afraid of, or everything you are uncertain about, or everything you are thinking as there are risks or uncertainty or the doubts, the fear that you have in your business. You can't actually solve them by spending more money. Third, you can't avoid fear by delegating it to someone else so that somebody else will help you actually fear the fear on your behalf. That is not possible, which is why it is important that you actually go through these steps that I've shared with you here in this video. And if this sounds interesting to you and you feel it has helped you, give me a like. I like this. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, share this video with somebody else you know that is in business and possibly maybe going through some risk or some uncertainty that the person has in business. And more importantly, if this is your first time coming to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to have more videos like this, you can check out this side of my screen here and you will be able to find more videos just like this. I am Dayo Samuel and I want to say thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.